I guess it's, we got to do our due diligence. Hey, since there's 130 plus people, there will be some raffles for premium skins. So you're gonna want to stick around and chat too, everybody, as we watch some good rivals. And I think. Oh, well, okay. Well, then there's still plenty of people that are gonna, if you're both in the chat and in the tournament, you're gonna still want to hang around and watch the rivals and also get raffle for the skin. Sorry, a little bit confused, but either way, I think we've got our first game set and ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Landkon and Joux stepping up to the plate. Let's get it done. All right, game one. Game one, bracket one, set one. Joux on the Maypul and Landkon on their Kragg. Let's see how it runs out. Maypul Kragg is such an awkward matchup for Kragg to go through, given how Maypul can control the ground just as well as Kragg can. But the combo game just gets so fierce so quickly, and we're getting to show that off really quick here, Kevin.
Yeah, we are seeing Landkon very dominant, but Joux, excellent parry now with the opening, but excellent by Landkon, almost taking the stock with that upper. Now both are reaching for an opening, and well, in percentage is Joux winning, but Landkon can turn this back in your side, like with that. With a good snipe with the rock, and well, now Joux is in down by one stock, and Landkon is trying to take more damage for that stock.
For sure. One of the big things I'm really seeing with Joux right now is it's almost like they're fiending too hard for some of their starters. Like they're looking for these down tilts and these dash attacks, and they're rushing it almost. Like one of the best things about Maypul is the fact that you can play this whiff punish game so unbelievably well. And you can do that through use of stage control tools like Lily. That's not exactly Lily, but it's close enough. And you can do that through Lily and Marks. And unfortunately for Joux is that whether between them falling behind early or some other pressure that Kragg has been put on, that Landkon is doing really well with his own combo game, Joux just not in the position to actually establish that control, which leads to stuff like this happening.
Yeah, what a good backer to fair, and ends the first game. Landkon with the lead 1-0, and well, let's see what is cooking for game number 2.
Yeah, tough one to swallow for sure. But with a change in stage, giving yourself at the very least more room to land and more room to recovery. Triple Pond does those lips on the side platforms over the ledge, which just adds to the already extraordinary amount of mix-ups that Maypul has at her disposal. It's just a matter of getting to use them, and unfortunately for Joux, like Landkon has been all over some of these reversals, and these fairs are coming out time and time again. Excellently placed from Landkon.
Yeah, Landkon with a good movement on Triple Pound, and well, Joux in a very bad situation, but now Landkon is in the edge guard situation, the backer, the fair, and he takes the first stock. Now Joux needs to be very careful and play very patient to take this tournament situation. What a good parry, the down match, but it's not a well. Didn't end the end from the stock from Landkon, and now he's on the opening with Joux trying to edgeguard Landkon. Landkon returning to the stage. Now he's again in an edgeguard situation, but now Joux didn't let Landkon returning to the stage. Excellent fair, but now he's well, he lives now in that ledge of the stage, and he returns to the center, and well, trying to approach to Joux. Joux, excellent play, excellent pressure he's putting on Landkon to not let him find an opening, but
oh my god, Landkon finally dropping that stock after landing hardcore with a down air. I mean, there's something to be said about the lather, rinse, repeat that Joux has been committing to. Ooh, excellent conversion there with the wave land on the platform. but it almost feels like Landkon is just committed to the game plan, whether or not it resolves in good or bad. They know how they need to play, and they're not deviating from that. And you get to see the reward here, Captain. But just as I say that, Joux getting things started into that reversal fair yet again, just always overextending a little bit too far, and I guess a little bit more than they think, as Landkon has just been finding these finishers often out of disadvantage.
Yeah, now we see a very bad situation for Joux. Joux with a down by one set with Landkon, say no problem. And
Yeah,
well,
wait, hold on.
that yeah, Landkon with the hammy stack, but now Joux is in a very bad situation trying to return, but now he can return to the stage, and Landkon with a victory 2-0 over Joux. Advancing impulse, a very good set. Joux didn't find a way to enter over Landkon, and well, yes, again.
Yeah, and it's a tough kind of way to end a set like that, where you just burn through all your resources a little bit too quickly. But like sometimes that ends up happening, and sometimes you just got to roll with the punches. There is a losers bracket for a reason, and